Hey, what is up guys, this is Melontosh here and I'm back for another Pokemon Showdown live. This is our first live in the UU tier with a Mega Sceptile team that I did build myself. The team we have is a Work Up Mega Sceptile, very standard other than that, Work Up instead of Earthquake. I kind of like Earthquake Work Up because it's cool in some situations. Earthquake is definitely better if you guys want to be playing like a lot of UU, but I just thought this is a fun team and I'm still doing pretty well with it, so I thought, hey, let's go with Work Up. It seemed fun. And we've got a defensive Rotom, not taking advantage of the defog. I've got Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, Hydro Pump and Volt Switch. We then have a offensive Flying MZ Crobat. We then have a Intimidate, Rocky Helmet, Rocks, Max Speed, Max Attack, Crocodile. We then have a Defog Empoleon with Toxic and Knockoff. We then have a mixed Infernape with Overheat, Close Combat, Mac Punch for some priority, and Gunk Shot for those cheeky little fairies. I think they can switch into me. So with that, let's go and see if we can get ourselves a match. I love this art that we've got right here of the Mega Sceptile, but other than that, let's skip to the battle. Okay guys, we are here with the match, and we are going up against a Mienshao, a Mega Manectric, a Latias, a Gliscor, a Tentacruel, and a Celebi. So definitely a kind of rough-ish matchup. Well, I say that, it's not too bad, but Mega Manectric literally poops on my life, except for Sceptile does outspeed, which is definitely, oh, do they speed tie? Or do they speed tie? Manectric, 1 through 5, no, I think Sceptile's 145, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 145, so I outspeed the Manectric, that's good to know. The question is, do I kill with a Leaf Storm? There's no reason really for him to leave Manectric against me. For him not to leave Manectric against me, sorry. He could also leave with the Mienshao. But I'm going to leave Dundee because I can go Crobat on the Mienshao, especially after Intimidate. If he does leave Mienshao, that's fine. I'm very okay with this. I am just going to go out into my Bruce. Yeah, I think that's definitely the play. As he goes for the U-turn, probably going to go straight for the Manectric. Probably going to go straight for the Manectric. He actually goes Latias. I guess he did that because it kind of puts me in a tough spot, because if I go Crook here and try and pursue or anything like that, then Manectric like goes ham against my team. So yeah, I kind of get why he's going to do that, but I think I'm going to U-turn into my Empoleon and see if I can get a defog off. Yeah, I see if I can get a defog off, as that does a lot of damage. Defog off, sorry, I meant Toxic. I don't know what I'd be getting a defog off for. He goes for the Ice Beam, potentially expecting Crook or the Sceptile. So I am frozen, which is unfortunate because I can't Toxic and now I have to Scald. But it's not the end of the world because I can Scald. But he can go into anything he wants. I am going to Thaw out. Of course, because of the Scald, you always Thaw out. And that does good damage, and I snag a burn. So that's kind of great for me, I'm not going to lie. Because this thing's now on a timer, and pretty easily, I mean, Depulse from Sceptile is going to take this thing out, and Mac Punch from my Infernape. So is it worth risking Dundee? I think it's worth risking Dundee here. I don't mind if you want to take a Hidden Power Ice. As he does go for the Volt Switch, not Mega Evolving. I guess maybe so he can switch into Rotom later on, is the only reason I could think of. And part of me wants to pivot out into my Rotom now. Part of me, why didn't he Mega Evolve? Part of me really wants to pivot out into Rotom. I could be Scarfed for all he knows, but this thing's so weakened he may just be happy to sack it. So let's go Rotom here as he pulls the double out into Gliscor. So that makes me look like an absolute pro. Like, it really makes me look like an absolute pro. It really does. So I'm going to look like even more of a player and just go for the Volt Switch. Like, just stunting on this man. He can't go Manectric unless he's sacking it. In which case, I'll just allow Rotom to take the Hydro Pump. As he gets his rocks up on a Rotom Wash. Okay. This man's not real. I'm Volt Switching again. As he goes for a Toxic. Okay, now I'm going to Hydro Pump. I over-predicted like crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. As he goes for the Protect, I'm now going to Pump here. And now I'm going to Volt Switch again. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, Gliscor's really good against my team. I don't know why he would risk it like that. Like, it literally could have taken it out in those 2 turns. As he does go out into the Latias, I'm going to go straight out into my Empoleon. This does allow me to get a defog off. It allows him to get a Roost off, but I'm fine with this. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. In fact, I kind of want to Toxic this thing on the Roost. And I can defog next turn. Yeah, let's do that. He goes for a T-Bolt. I am not going to chew that up. I'm going to get fully paralyzed, which is unfortunate. And then I'm going to miss my Toxic. That series of events was not what I'd call fun. I'm going to defog here now. As that Thunderbolt, he gets the roll as well. This is not fun. This is not fun. I am going to go Sceptile, though. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I can Depulse. Part of me wants to work up, but I'm just going to Depulse. He can go Celebi, he can go Gliscor, he can even go Tentacruel if he wants to, but that seems like a bit of a weird play. If he was Scarfed as well, I would just got the special attack raise, which is pretty fun, as now that's going to do absolutely nothing to this Celebi. I need to know what kind of Celebi this is. Because I don't really know you too well. Depulse, you're not offensive. Are you 252 in HP? Yeah. You're 252 in HP, right? 34. And no, you're not. You're Spadef. You are Spadef. So I'm going Dundee here because I should be able to outspeed you. And we know you're not Assault Vest. Don't go for the Giga Drain. There's the Thunder Wave. This man with the Power Hacks here. I kind of want to get my rocks up. Because he's definitely going Gliscor, you know? So I'm going to get my rocks up. Yeah, as he does indeed go Gliscor. I could technically still be Scarfed, so I guess I kind of want to keep that in his head. So I'm going to go Rotom as my only real switch in. I'm really regretting right now as he goes for another Toxic, not pumping this thing the first time around. There's no way. I'm going to pump. Is he going to Protect? Yeah. So he's Stealth Rock, Toxic, Protect, and he either doesn't have Roost or he is really AIDS. Let's pump again. He either doesn't have Roost or he only has Earthquake. Yeah, he has Earthquake. Thank God for showing me that, as I'm just going to pump again. And I'm going to take out the Gliscor. That is so good for me. Rotom can now pretty much Volt Switch at will. You can kind of watch out for Electric as he goes straight into Mienshao. Not the best for me. I just have this feeling that Latias is Scarfed, but I don't know why. Latias, you Calm Mind to a... What do you damage to? My Empoleon. You Showdown. I am Spadef as well. That Thunderbolt did a lot of damage, right? I'm not wrong. Like, that did way too much damage. Empoleon is bulky as hell. Oh my lord, are you Specs? Your Specs, holy moly. Your Specs, Latias. Okay, that's fine. He can't really lock himself into T-Bolt. I'm going to go Bruce here. Hopefully we can take the high jump kick and he doesn't make the play and go for Stone Edge because we've been in a really bad position. As he misses a high jump kick, this has been a seriously hacksy game. I'm going to Brave Bird. He doesn't have very good switch-ins. As he goes into the Tentacruel, I think Brave Bird plus Z Brave Bird will kill this thing, or just Brave Bird plus Brave Bird. So let's Brave Bird again. But this should definitely kill. Like, I am offensive bat. Like, this is really, really good against his team right now. I outspeed everything. And I can pretty much KO everything, I think. Especially, like, Latias after... it will definitely die to a Z move right now. I mean, it will die anyway. It's just a way of keeping this thing healthy. As he goes Mienshao, making me think that he's indeed Scarfed and he's going to go for Edge. How important is Crocodile? Not so important, I don't think, because Sceptile can still take the Thunderbolts from the Latias. And I outspeed it as well. So let's go into Dundee here, hoping he goes for the Edge, and he is Scarfed. He could U-turn as well, as he goes for the knockoff, actually. So he's going to take Rocky Helmet damage. And now... I'm going to get a knockoff off my own off. Like, he doesn't have a switch into this thing. As he goes Manectric, Manectric is going down to this every day of the week. Yeah, I think we've got this one in the bag because Sceptile is really good against my opponent's team. If he locks himself into Thunderbolt with Latias, I can get a workup off, and then I think I just win. As he goes Celebi, I'm going to knock off. I do outspeed you, and we're going to take out the Celebi. We're going to take out the Celebi. I don't know why he went Celebi there. Latias was the play. As he now goes Mienshao. I'm just going to knock off. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just going to knock off as he goes for the U-turn. So this means Latias is now going to go down, and that is going to be GG. Crobat can just come in and kill this thing. So that's fun. That's definitely fun. As he was indeed Specs. I was like, wow, that did so much damage on that Thunderbolt. And now we're going to go for a Earthquake, whatever. As he goes for the high jump kick, he does, of course, land it. It would be a little bit unfair. And I guess we just finish it off with Wukong here. Because maybe high jump kick will take out Bruce at this range. So let's just go for the Mach Punch. That is going to be GG to our friend here. That was definitely a fun first one. I think that was quite a quick game. Not gonna lie, I think that was quite a quick game. Punch for punch, 26 turns. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just not calculating as much as I'm actually really trying to do, because these are just fun lives. It's not the end of the world. It's just, you know, I want to make good plays for you guys. I want to make good plays for you guys, and I try to think through the best thing to do. But I gotta think a little less, you know. But just talk about thinking a little less. I've gotta skip to the battle, so I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, so we are back with the next match and the final match. We're going against a Sharpedo, a Sizzle, a Mamoswine, a Rotom, a Alolan Muck, and Infernape. I'm really not looking forward to facing Mamoswine or the Mega Sharpedo, if I'm honest. Sizzle is dealable, but it can threaten my team if Infernape weakens down my Rotom or something like that. So I've got to be very careful with my Rotom. And I think he's either going to lead Ape or Mamo. He's either going to lead Ape or Mamo. A Sceptile can do decently well this game. Is he really? I want to lead Rotom. That's the thing, is Rotom needs to deal with Sizzle, Mamoswine, and the Infernape. So I guess Palpatine can kind of deal with Sizzle. So let's lead Rotom. I really do think it's my best lead, as he leads with his own Rotom. Muy interesante. I think he might Willow. So I'm actually going to go Sceptile here, because I really don't want my Rotom getting worn down. Is he just Volt Switches? That's fine. Like I said, I don't want my Sceptile getting worn down. My Rotom, sorry. As he actually just goes Muck. I'm fine with this. I am going to go Dundee. I can get the Intimidate off, and I can get Rocky Helmet damage off, and I can definitely pressure him into an Earthquake. As he just knocks off my Rocky Helmet, that's fine. And I get damage, and he's not going to be able to do anything to me. And I do want to get my Rocks up. Yeah, I just want to get Rocks up here. As he goes straight out into his Rotom here, he's probably going to Willow. So I'm going to go Sceptile again. I kind of wanted to stay in there, and yeah, I really wanted to stay in there and knock off. There's a very big part of me that did want to do that. But now I can Mega Evolve. And I can just fire off a Leaf Storm. As it goes Muck, this is still going to hurt. And if I had Earthquake now, my life... Oh, wow, that is very, very bulky. Okay, I didn't quite realize how bulky this little monster was. I'm going to go Dundee again as he goes for the Pursuit. That does a lot of damage. That really does do a lot of damage. As I'm going to Stealth Rock again here, because I can Taunt Rotom. As he goes out into Sizzle. Okay, I'm going to go Palpatine. I am going to go Palpatine here as he just goes for the U-turn. I guess good play, but I could have EQ'd, done a lot of damage. But I guess me keeping Crook around... yeah, U-turn was the play, because me keeping Crook around is kind of cool for the Alolan Muck. I do need to watch out with Sceptile though, because it's very weak now. It's in Sizzle's Bullet Punch range and even Mach Punch range for Infernape. But if I can weaken down the Muck, then that would be nice. As he actually just goes Mamo. I am just going to Scold, because I really think you're getting up your Rocks. Yeah, so I'm just going to Scold here. Hopefully this does good damage. Yeah, can we burn? Yes, there is the burn. That is what I like to see. I can definitely chew this Earthquake. But I mean, Rotom is... I mean, he can't touch Rotom, so I'm just going to go Rotom here. As he does go for the Earthquake, I am immune. Rotom's going to get most of his health back that he lost from switching out. Is he going to go into his own Rotom? It depends if he values Rocks on me first. I guess I have the Crobat. I guess I do have the Crobat. And I have the Sceptile, which is really weak. As he does go Rotom. He does indeed go Rotom. Is he going to defog, or is he just going to Volt Switch? If he Volt Switches, it's fine. It's not great, though. I think I'm going to risk Scepter here. If he Will-O-Wisp, then that's fine, but I'm going to risk Scepter here. I can get into a special attack rock, potentially. As he goes for the pump, okay, that's fine. Sacking Scepter is fine there. I do not have a lot for this Rotom, though, so I am going to go Palpatine. And I am just going to click Toxic. I am just going to click Toxic. He could potentially go Muck here. He could potentially go Muck. Or even Sizzle. I don't know. And getting a Toxic off on everything, I think is a good play. Except for if he goes Muck, it would be a bit annoying. And I really would have wished I had gone for the knockoff. But I think getting a Toxic off on this Rotom would be huge. And then if I can catch it on the switch into my Crocodile, then that would also be huge with a knockoff. As he just goes for the Volt Switch. I wonder what he's going to Volt Switch into. I did absolutely chew that Volt Switch. I absolutely chewed that Volt Switch. As he does go Muck. I really wish I'd gone for the knockoff. But I guess you're going to knock me off. I am going to go into Dundee here. This Muck's getting very worn down. And I guess you're going to knock off as well. Yeah, there's knockoff. I absolutely chew that. And I'm going to go for a knockoff of my own. As he just decides to stay in. Okay, so he's going to P-jab me. I don't agree with that play, but I guess... Oh, God, and the poison. That's so annoying. I guess he's sacking this thing. I don't agree with that play at all. I don't agree with that play. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's me. I guess I'm over predicting. But I don't understand why you would switch out there and not the second time. I'm going to knock off this time. Getting rid of Rotom's item is amazing, and getting it weakened down is just fabulous as he does pump. That's fine. That is fine. I'm going to go Palpatine because, like I said, getting a Toxic off on this thing is amazing. But I'm actually just going to Scold. As he Volt Switches, yeah, I am actually just going to Scold. Because it's soon starting to get to the point, and this should take you out. I know you're very bulky, but this should take you out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so down goes the Muck. And it's starting to get to a situation where my Rotom does just beat him. Which is what I definitely wanted. So I'm just going to Scold here. I'm just going to Scold here. And I'm pretty sure the Rotom is in Infernape's close combat range. Let's just check though. Let's just check. I'm sorry I got a bit salty there, guys. I don't really normally get salty at the ladder, but then it tickled my fancy, you know. Yeah, Rotom is definitely in range right now. He's going for the Fire Blast and he misses. So that really sucks because there goes my win con. I don't quite know how it was his win con because unless you were Scarfed, but even then Rotom eats all your hits. And Crobat outspeeds. Win con? Okay, so now... Is it worth keeping this thing? I don't think so, because maybe. Fair enough. Scarf? Okay, so it goes Rotom. I guess he's going to Volt Switch, though. I had Gracium Z for Rotom. And Crobat isn't a problem. Okay, we see. Okay, we see, but the thing is I would have gone Crobat on the Infernape straight away. No, I would have gone Crobat, lol. I would have gone Crobat, and Sharpedo doesn't take out... Here's the thing. Okay, let me just explain this quickly, because, yes, okay, Palpatine probably goes... actually, does Palpatine go down to a Special 8? Because probably. It should do. It should go down. So, let's say you're Life Orb, which you're not Life Orb. Let's go Empoleon. Let's go Empoleon here. Let's go to the Life Orb. I'm assuming that you're timid. If you're modest, then you're modest. Fire Blast wouldn't even kill my... Wait. Did Fire Blast kill Empoleon? Okay, I'm sorry. This is bad content. But Fire Blast is 29 to 34%. So I don't know what Empoleon was on before. So it would have been close. I've got 35 seconds left. I'm just going to go for the Toxic here. As he misses a pump, that wouldn't have killed either. So that doesn't matter so much. I will explain why I don't think it mattered that much afterwards. And I kind of want to save this thing. I am going to go for the Scald. As he's going to Volt Switch here. So hopefully I can snag a burn on whatever decides to come in. The pump miss did not matter, I'm afraid. And I think maybe I'm a bit still salty as well. I don't get the burn, which is unfortunate, but it's fair enough. He's leftover Sizzle. Like, I feel fine about this game right now. As I'm going to go for... I'm actually want a Defog. Defog is nice. As he goes for the Swords Dance, that's fine. Getting a Defog is very nice for me. As now what I can do is just go for another Scald here. So I can just go for another Scald here. Crobat is a problem to his team. He goes for a Bullet Punch that does not take me out. I don't really know why he went for Bullet Punch there. I guess he doesn't want a U-turn, and his other move is, I don't know, not Superpower. As I'm just going to Scald again. As he goes for a Bullet Punch that does not take me out here. This Sizzle is going to go down. Now I'm feeling definitely better about this game because my Infernape has Mach Punch for this thing. Like, my Infernape has the Mach Punch for this thing. I'm not sure how much it's going to do, though, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how much this is going to do, to be honest. Mac Punch, Mac Punch, Mac Punch, Mac Punch, Mac Punch to a Sharpedo. UU Cleaner. Mac Punch is 64 to 75%. So I'm pretty sure you're going to protect here, but I'm pretty sure Rotom should live a hit. If not, if Rotom doesn't live a hit, then that Fire Blast honestly did matter. But Rotom should live the hit. Yeah, Rotom lives the hit. Okay. Scald or Toxic? I think Toxic is better. As good as the Crunch Set is, of course, going to take me out. And now I just go Rotom. And if I get this Volt Switch off, which I should, then Mac Punch wins. Then Infernape just wins as he goes Rotom. And to be honest, at this point, yeah, okay, so I just go Crobat here because I don't want to weaken Infernape's defenses in case he's Aqua Jet. As now, 1 second. Okay, so what I can do now is I can just get off a Z power on the Protect. As he does just stay in, and we are going to win the game. Okay, so he's picking aim in D. That is going to be GG. He's obviously not happy about that. But what I really want to do is actually see if the Fire Blast miss mattered. Because, so Infernape Nasty Plot, without the Life Orb, one, it might not have even killed Empoleon. It was a roll. But yeah, okay, so who cares if it killed Empoleon or not? Let's say it does kill Empoleon. Empoleon goes down. My opponent has Infernape, Sizzle, Rotom, and Sharpedo. Then I obviously go Crobat. I'm not going to go Rotom on the Infernape. I outspeed the Infernape. So why would I not go and click Brave Bird? Like, why would I not do that? And Rotom is in range of Brave Bird plus Z Brave Bird, and Sharpedo can't take a Brave Bird. And yes, if Sharpedo goes in, but then I can go into Rotom after Crobat goes down, and then I have 8 for the Sharpedo and the Rotom that's left over, and even the Sizzle. So I don't think it mattered. Maybe it did. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But that is going to be all from me today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a low rating down below, or if you're feeling like an absolute legend, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. But other than that, I will smell you later.